Hello friends, this is a short video to kind of guide you through how the Moodle course itself is organized in Moodle. If this is your first course, this will be particularly helpful. So just really quick, you'll notice another big incentive push to check out the MSED homeroom. It's a requirement to do prior to starting your coursework. You'll notice we have announcements. The course Q&A is one that is a great place to connect with each other on this course. You'll have a chance if you have questions that you have. This is a place where you would post them and also jump on and answer questions for each other. So this is a really good networking tool. If it's a personal question, please email me directly or our academic coach directly. Course utilities, this is where you can access, as it says, the course calendar, emailing each other, and also ways of setting up the tools for the course. This is key. You're going to want to choose your collaborative learning group. So these are 3 or 4 activities actually that you're going to need to do before we start. Each week the course will be open the Wednesday prior to that following week, to give folks a chance to work ahead. If you're on DR, it'll allow you that extra time needed. Or if you're just have a lot going on in a busy adult lives, it allows you to plan accordingly. So you'll choose your group. You'll simply click on that, pick the group that you that represents your concentration, introduce yourself in our discussion forum. There's a short pre-assessment. And again, APA Bootcamp is in the Moodle orientation. This is something, it's the writing format that we use in education. Some of you may be coming from MLA. There is no textbook required, but I do highly recommend the APA 7 edition. But the actual APA website that I share with you is excellent, and I'm going to say that honestly that can be, unless you're old school and you like that paper textbook itself, you'll find that super useful. Under course essentials, the about this class, I'm going to click on that really quickly. I'm not going to go over it, but you'll notice there's an overview video that you would want to take a peek at, and some special notes that just highlight from the syllabus everything from what I mentioned before of not requiring a textbook, but the recommended. And this is really important that, as I mentioned, each week will be open the week before, but it'll also, all the assignments are also kind of consistent. And this is something you'll find in all your courses. So it's asking you to take a look around, complete the APA orientation and Moodle orientation, do your beginning, join your forums. Note that all discussion forums in this program, unless otherwise noted, will always do that Thursday at 11, and then everything else is always do that Sunday at 11 unless otherwise noted. In this section, you'll also see where each week, what the learning objectives are for that week and how they align to the course objectives. And so you can look through all 7 weeks there. Also notice the under office hours, the information, and a short video that introduces the program, etc. The Zoom link, as well as my email or phone number, and I'm happy to talk with folks. This is a 7-week asynchronous class, but don't hesitate to reach out to me or the instructional coach. Also under course essentials, you'll find important course resources as I share the office hours and information, but supportive research and writing sites. This one, friends, you really need to go to and click on. I will in a moment. There's rubrics for the assignments, an overview of the readings. They will change and update, but these are some that you can find. Again, it's constructivist. It kind of depends on what's going on in the world and where you're leaning into. If you haven't had a course yet, how to check my grades and see feedback is essential. Make sure you take a peek at that. You will be receiving feedback every week on assignments that continue to build over time of the program, the course, and you'll need to incorporate that feedback into the following assignments And if not, you really do lose quite a bit of points when you've already been provided feedback on it. So definitely take a peek at that, and you'll want to improve and build on the future assignments. In terms of supporting research and writing sites, I have to show you the APA resources you'll absolutely want to click. I would benchmark this site while you're in the program. It has everything from sample papers that you can use, the APA reference on how to reference things correctly depending on what type of reference it is. You'll see that is in our first assignment. And a real short guide it's just invaluable. So definitely take a look at that. There's also reference resources for you that your tuition dollars pay for. So there's a guide on doing research at Ed, and here's a short video to get you started, as well as some really great resources for some links that you'll be using throughout the program. So they update, they change. You, again, start collecting them, make your own benchmarks on different ones that you might find useful for your particular area of research. I really encourage you to take a look at the syllabus. I'm not going to read it to you, obviously, but I do want to point out a couple of really important key pieces to really point you to. One is the course outline and expectations. It's expected that you jump on and check your email, check your Moodle site a couple times a week. Really plan on every other day to jump into the discussions and the assignments. 7 weeks goes by fast. Collaboration and leadership, it's a huge part of this particular class. I'd say it's a part of our entire program, but I really focus, it's explicit here. And the graduate level writing in that APA format, again, this link is going to be just a lifesaver if APA is new for you or one that you just haven't used in a while. The communication policies, this is a contract between us, so you can expect feedback from me within 72 hours of turning in an assignment. Unless it's a really big one, then I may take a little more time, but we're going to try to get things back to you 72 hours at the latest. We also will be responding to your emails that you have. Again, the Q&A is super important for you to communicate with each other, post your questions, help each other out. This is a collaborative experience. You will also, again, feel free to email me, set up an appointment either by phone or Zoom, and we will be sure to find time to make sure we meet with you. The Netiquette is an important, this is a fully online program. This is you avoiding, we have code of conduct, so be familiar with what the expectations are and what you'll be held responsible for. So making sure you take a peek at that, and any technology requirements so it won't get in your way. This one I also wanted to point out, if Moodle is new to you, there's a wonderful how-to click. You can jump right in that. There's also information on Zooming if you need help using Zoom, either to meet with me or with other learners in our program. This is a really quick and helpful way if Zoom is new to you. Last, I want to share with you kind of how the grades are set forth. You'll notice that there's IA individual assignments as well as CA collaborative assignments, and they represent about 50%, both collaborative and 50% individual. So current conversations in education, that's one group of assignments we'll be working on where you really are engaging what's happening right now that are impacting your practice. Summary discussions, another individual assignment. These are both forums that we'll be doing. Your initial post will always be due that Thursday at 11. You'll be responding to 2 or more of your peers by that Sunday at 11. The annotated bibliography is one that you'll be working with a team of colleagues on, researching a topic and developing an annotated bibliography from different perspectives each week until and again, you'll be getting feedback, so you'll have a chance to incorporate that feedback over the time until the final bibliography. That's 25% of the course grade. Other assignments include those pre-class assignments that you were asked to do. There's a critical issues form that we're going to start off, and the problem statement that we're looking at that builds up to your policy brief, poster, and discussions. And that represents 20% of the grade. And that final assignments or assessments is both the final educational policy brief poster and your final reflective essay that really looks at those course goals. And that's how the course is graded. So have a great quarter. Each week there'll be a video that really will walk you through that week on how to make sense of what resources are there in the organization. So I would recommend starting each week with that video, and have a wonderful quarter.